I decorated the trophies.
I love it.
Deck the trophy.
Deck the halls, deck the trophies, guys. If you
Wow.
got them.
Good coach.
Oh, gotta have them first.
I deck my beakers.
Tell them, coach.
I deck my beaker.
Deck the beakers.
That's officially the nerdiest thing I've ever heard. Nice.
Mhm.
Good job. Congrats, Davis.
Hmm.
Anyway, welcome to a special holiday edition of What's Your Beef podcast. There's a bug in front of me. I'm trying to catch it. I am your host from LA, Coach. What's up, guys? And of course, I'm looking at, and you're looking at, my co-host in Cleveland, JD. What's up, JD?
Hi, coach. Happy holidays.
Yeah,
Happy holidays.
back at you.
Thanks.
Holibeefs. I don't know.
this is
Don't
what I
you know what? You're done. And next to you, of course, our producer, fearless producer, and a
Yep.
cool hat. Give it up for Davis.
Hi, coach.
I had to tell her to turn
JD.
her microphone on tonight.
Hey, they don't
Fearless
even know how
producer.
the sausage is made.
Oh my god.
Just-
She looked very serious though when she was producing before you got in there.
I was
When she
pushing
was
buttons.
talking into the mic and I couldn't hear her.
I
She
was
looked super serious.
turning knobs.
Oh
A lot of like
Just not the
flurry
knob
action.
that turns your mic on. Okay. Cool.
I said
turning-
like a couple times, "Hey, I can't hear you." But
I thought you meant me though. I was like, surely. Yes, I know you can't hear me.
Oh no, she went on like 2 minutes of it something. I have no idea. Like I said, it was very serious producing.
Lost to the abyss.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
don't
gone.
do it often.
Anyway, happy holidays, kids.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, all.
Okay, we have some updates. I think we all have updates.
Yes, and for our listeners, we're also recording this on YouTube, so you can check out our holiday decor if you want.
It is
that's all.
sad. Check it out.
I don't think it's sad. I mean, I put some effort into this. Look,
Yeah, it's
I hung a
yours looks
stocking. I
better
hung
than
a
stocking.
goddamn stocking.
It's
Okay.
impressive.
Anyways,
Yeah. Okay. You're right. My bad. Okay. So real quick, my update is that last week I got like real sassy about Dr. Mario, and I said like Jeffrey said that when he comes home I'm playing, and I got really upset, and I said no, when I come home he's playing. And then he did point out that like I'd have to leave the house to ever come home. And I haven't been anywhere in weeks. So I actually don't know what I was talking about. Like, I think I must have gone for a dog walk once and I came back and he was playing. But other than that, I actually don't have a leg to stand on. I don't leave. So I don't come home.
you went in
He
the
goes
backyard.
to work and he comes home.
Yes.
I don't know. I must have meant like when I leave the room and I come back.
When
and
you
I'm
go
like,
check on
"You know
Dink.
what? I guess when I'm like going to see what Carl
But
killed
in your
the back-
mind, you were walking through a door and he was playing Mario.
I guess. Yeah. So that's a mea culpa, if you will.
That's a revisionist history.
That I stand by.
Yes. I have an update. Oh, do you have one, Davis?
One we're waiting
No,
for.
go ahead. I want to hear this.
So I Dunkin' Donuts update. I did go back to see if they would give me a cold breakfast sandwich again on a Monday. And this time, and I should point out that on the menu it says on a toasted English muffin.
Oh my god, which makes it awkward to ask for it toasted.
No, it says it. It
I
says
know,
like
but it's hard to order it toasted if it already says toasted on the menu. They'll be like, yeah, that's
no, but it
redundant.
says like egg and cheese on a toasted English muffin. So I feel like if I were ordering it, I should say all those words. And so
Okay.
I took JD's advice. I
Smart.
said all those words and I got a perfect egg and cheese, exactly right temperature sandwich with the toasted English muffin at Dunkin' Donuts. So I think these motherfuckers were like, she didn't say toasted, so I guess and are they doing that to everybody? That's crazy. And then I thought back to back in the softball season, I think, and Sosa had ordered for me, and he said egg sandwich on a toasted English muffin, and they didn't put cheese on it. And I was like, you have to say all the ingredients of the sandwich, and he was really annoyed by it.
All I'm hearing is that I'm right. Is that accurate? It sounds like I said you have to ask for it toasted and they'll toast it, and then you did and it worked.
I mean, I guess in that occasion, but I also think it's fucking ridiculous. Like that's
I
a
agree.
Of course it's ridiculous. What does that have to do with it? Was I right?
you were right, but only because it's absurd. If it's absurd, it's It's your territory and you got it. You know how to react in that parameter. I don't know. Couldn't think of
So you
any
got
words.
we're back in business, baby.
Back in business.
We're
It's
back
okay,
to
guys.
toasted.
I just can't believe you can't just like order the number off the menu and then it's just a thing. Like that
No,
you
you
gotta
have
go.
to say every ingredient of all their sandwiches, or they'll leave off the ones you didn't say out loud.
I know
Good
that
to
this
know.
was like a horror story from Dunkin', but it makes me like want to go get a breakfast Sammy from Dunkin' Donuts. Even
Do
though
you
it,
have
like
those in Cleveland?
was yeah, we have one down the street. I
Well,
mean,
don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
should I try it?
See how the
Yeah.
order goes.
Yeah, try it and report back. Let me know.
That sounds like a lot of work. That would involve me leaving, though.
That might be a good
That's
place.
true. But then when you come back, maybe Jeff will be practicing Dr.
Oh, he
Mario.
will be. You better believe it. I'm pretty sure from my previous research. Davis, do you want to share the update about your holiday thank you stand?
I have an update to last week when we were talking about. First of all, can I just say how much I hate talking about the holiday thank you stand because it's just supposed to be like a thing, but then in talking
Nobody wants
about
your
it,
shit, dude.
it
It's
makes
funny.
it so self-serving. But
It's not mine.
Mm.
I'm talking about it.
like, why are we? Okay,
I'm
I
talking
just want
about
to
your
point out
thing.
that you brought it up. But then, anyways,
Ugh.
after last week, then the very next day, the Nutter Butters started going like hotcakes, and I had to keep replacing them. And I was so smug, and
Yeah.
so I
She was
told you
like,
so.
well, well, well.
Somebody likes Nutter Butters and knows where to find them.
Oh yeah, I'm making somebody's
We got
day.
a hot ticket item.
So then, anyways, I had to go out, and when I came back, I pulled into the driveway, and I saw a fucking squirrel sitting on the front stoop, munching on a Nutter Butter that he had
Oh
cracked
my
open the
God.
bag and was just like eating it like I had put it there for. So
Well, you had. You left a note and everything. Take some.
yeah,
Thank you.
This
thanks,
girl was like,
thanks for all you
you're
do.
welcome.
Do you have video of that?
I do have video that will put it up. I don't have video of my stupid smug face when I was trying to rub it in
Burned
JD's
into my
face.
memory.
that I was right. I don't have a picture of that, but
I feel like upstaged by the squirrel because several days ago I took the granola bar.
I was so excited somebody took that granola bar.
Do you count all the items that are out there? And then you're like,
Just
"Ooh,
trying to make sure there's one of everything.
She's
and
trying to keep
whatever.
it stocked so she knows like if one thing is taken, she knows.
you're like,
And I was
ooh,
like, well, I
5
wonder if
Nutter Butters are gone."
and one Nature Valley granola bar. And I was just like, I wonder if she'll notice. And then I like hid the wrapper. And then like 2 days later, like
So
DJ'd
elaborate.
a pack of Oreos. So I'm like,
Yeah.
no one that we wanted to take anything. No one's taking anything. But pretty good snacks around this house.
The fat squirrel got some stuff.
I forgot to bring it in last night. Usually I bring it in, and I left it out, and
What happened?
no one took anything. So we just left.
No one even took wine, the canned wine.
Oh my God. I
it
would.
peak Petty theft season.
But I mean, how are they? Is your door close to the sidewalk? Like,
Yeah,
are you
you could
getting
see
that many packages?
I mean, we were,
Yeah, and the mail person, but
Yeah,
it's
got it.
under a light. Like it's kind of easy to see.
You could
from
see
this-
it on the street. Like
You guys have like a spotlight on it.
Yeah,
Maybe you're too thirsty for people to take it.
I
it
think
might
that
look
might
like
be
a
the
trap.
case.
Yeah.
Like a child's handwriting that's like, please, my candy.
Does the squirrels were they like hiding the wrappers of the Nutter Butters? Like, how did you
Yeah,
not?
where'd the wrappers go?
I found them on the side of the house.
Oh, are you
So
serious?
yeah, they're like taking it to another. That is a smart ass fat squirrel.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Smart
you-
fat ass squirrel.
And then while he ate it, and I was watching him, he just made eye contact the whole time. He just stared directly at me while munching on this Nutter Butter, like just didn't even look away.
I think he was like,
he was
"Get
like trying to
it."
say, you know what this is about.
Yes, I felt like that.
He's like, you put out a sign, so you can't really come at me, can you?
You took my dad.
Ugh,
Your
that
dog
is
took my dad. Then yeah, I'm gonna eat your Nutter Butters.
now we're even,
Oh, okay.
Well, cheap date.
They're not wrong.
right? The price of a dead squirrel.
Yeah.
Nutter
Oh
Butters.
my God, crass. All right, you got beef?
I got beef. So I was trying to. It's such a dark holiday. I was trying to lighten things up and get some cute Christmas decorations. So I went to the store to get decorations. and some wrapping things and different things. And I was incredibly frustrated that there are only white Santas. There are no black Santas anywhere.
Yes.
And then I started thinking about it and I'm like, how fucking preposterous is it to think that Santa is white? There's no indication by any white man in history that a white man breaking into your house is going to do anything other
Tell 'em.
than rape and pillage your family.
Tell him.
So
Mhm.
why do we assume that Santa is white? It's just ridiculous to me. So my beef is with white Santa and then the lack of black Santa.
The lack of
Lack of
Just
black of
anywhere.
Ooh, that's a
All
pleasant
the
phrase too. Ugh, no, I like this beef, and I was just talking about this the other night. Um, and I'll get into it later, but we saw a black Santa, and we were so excited to see a black Santa. And then Sosa was like, "I wonder if the white kids that saw the black Santa are like, that's not Santa."
that's not Santa. Actually,
Excuse me, that's not Santa. We were super excited. It was cool. It was cool to see.
That is fun. Yeah, the old yes, the like whatever, the cliche, the like chubby old white guy with the beard. I
Mhm.
guess it's like yeah. I mean, we grew up believing some lies, you know.
But what is Saint Nick from? The story of Saint Nick? Because my mom tried to tell me and I zoned out. Sorry, mom.
I
Ugh.
did try and look into it and I also zoned
Oh,
out.
that's a good question.
Actually, you were looking into it yourself and you zoned out?
Yeah, for research for this, and then I also zoned out. So
Mm.
I think I my speculation is enough. But I know one of the
I
stories
think
like
my
comes from a
speculation is
mushroom.
enough.
There's like a
Is it
story
like German or
like
something?
a mushroom.
I think from the Netherlands or something like that. God, I mean, this is so wrong, but she did tell me, and it was like some kind of European history, I believe, to Saint
I
Nick and what it's
researched
based on.
is this what they told people as they were like stealing their land from it's
Ooh,
just such a ridiculous concept that this white man is going around doing these
that's true.
altruistic things. Would
Oh
never
no, it's totally
has that
ridiculous.
been the case.
It's ridiculous that it always has to be that way because, like, whatever it's based on in like, even if it were based on some white dude from a long time ago, like, it doesn't always have to be that. There's an episode of The Office where Phyllis is the Santa. Do you guys remember that? And Michael throws a huge fit about Phyllis being Santa. Did you ever see that
'Cause she's
one?
not a white guy?
Because she's a woman.
Yeah,
Mm,
okay, yeah.
I'm
Got
just
it,
saying,
yeah.
let's open these doors. Anybody
I'm
can be
with you.
Santa. I'm Santa fucking right now. I'm Santa Coach.
So
I'm Santa
rigid,
Coach and I
yeah.
say the F word. What do you guys want for Christmas? Sit on my lap.
Oh, okay. I love it. That's a fun vibe. Yeah, you can pull that off. A really aggressive Santa.
I said sit on my lap.
But there should be more people that are known as Santa, you know?
But
Yeah.
I don't think I think it's the same thing that's like, you can't do that. Because like we got used to an old white guy Santa and now it has to be that. But it's like that's not comforting. Every time I hear like a serial killer story about like an old guy, I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, what if you
Yes.
like thought like what if you like sat in his lap thinking it was Santa?
Ew. Ew. That's creepy.
Exactly. Sorry, but like that's true. Sorry. It's weird. And I don't like that he's like single-handedly doing it. It's the same feeling I got when we just watched Die Hard for the first time. And I was like, oh, Bruce Willis, just this one like white guy cop is like saving this entire building from terrorists single-handedly. I mean, I ended up falling
So
asleep,
that's
but
the
like
only movie you
while
have
I
a
was
problem with?
awake, it was like, what's that?
That's the only movie that you noticed that one guy is saving everybody? Specifically
One
one
white
white
guy.
guy? That's like
How I just
every
noticed
movie.
there was something about that one was
She
like
just noticed
so
it.
ridiculous. I just noticed it. If it's like John Wick because like his dog got killed, like I'm like, okay,
Yeah, I get that. That makes
that I
sense.
can get behind.
Yeah.
But this one just felt like a little bit over the top. Controversial. I said it.
But do you think we could change it if we just showed more different types of Santas? Because there is the lore that Santa, like, there's some kind of Christmas movie where the next person to be Santa, like, it's bestowed upon them, so anybody
Oh, the
could be
Santa
Santa.
Claus.
The Santa Claus? Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
Tim
knowing
Allen
that.
is Santa Claus?
Yeah, so, like, the guy dies, I think, in his yard, and then they're like, "Surprise, you're
Yeah,
Santa
but
Claus," and
it's
then
a
he
white guy.
But
And
then
then
but
he
he
and then
doesn't
turns into
but I'm
a white
saying
guy.
that indicates to me that anybody could be Santa.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely anybody. That's the whole point, right? Is anyone could be Santa and everyone's
So
and like, why is it a white guy?
And then everyone's doing good deeds to like give gifts and nice things, and then this one white character is getting all the credit for all the good stuff.
hmm,
He's got all these elves working for him.
yeah. Yeah, I
So
mean, there's that too. That's upsetting.
so
Oh.
They seem to be super happy about it. No, that's a bad take.
let's just like share a little credit, dude. Share a little credit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, doesn't he? I don't know. Doesn't
Does he?
Wilson? I don't know.
No.
I don't know,
I
but
don't know. He
I
gets the credit
firmly
for
think
what
everybody should be Santa, and I think we can change it. I don't think it's like firmly set that it has to be a white
I
Santa.
think
And I saw
different
an example of it recently. I saw an example of it. So, and that was like everybody just being like, "Yeah, fuck, our Santa's not white. So what?"
I'm
Okay.
into it.
Okay, cool.
All right, we change Christmas next year.
Yeah.
It's too late
So,
right now.
how about we start making Black Santas Santa merchandise
That
and
sounds like safe territory to
exploiting
move into.
Or 3 white ladies.
Yeah, right? That sounds like not a good idea now that I listen to it.
Well,
Anyway, I'm
look,
drinking a mug full of wine. So, I apologize.
so there's that. So, okay. I mean, good luck.
Yeah.
Santas unite. What do you
So
think?
I had like a puberty.
So-
My beef this week. Where I saw the Santa was at the Festival of Lights at Dodger Stadium. So, my husband, Sosa, as you guys know, he
Heard of it?
he was like, "Hey, they're doing a festival. It's a drive-through Festival of Lights at Dodger Stadium. I want to take everybody to that. You guys down to go this Saturday?" And I was like, "Yeah, totally. We could take your mom. We take Issa and my mom, and
Oh, fun.
yeah." So, and I was really excited about it because I like lights. I like Christmas lights. I think they're fun. And I was like, "Oh, cool, a nice family thing." And when he had said that, he was like, "The tickets are like $55." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine. It's a little expensive, but whatever, not too bad." So
Wait, what?
anyway,
$50
$55. Okay,
per car
per
or per?
car,
Oh,
per
per
car.
car. Okay.
Yeah. But what he didn't tell me is that like he went to go get the tickets after he had told me that, and then it said like from $55, so it depended on the date, right? So
Oh my
he spent $130 on
my
this
blood
ticket
pressure.
because he didn't want to come back to me. And I get it, like he didn't want to come back and be like, "Hey, they're like twice that." But I would have for sure been like, "Fuck that. That is not worth it. That is totally not worth it." Right? Don't get those tickets. I would have for sure been like that. But he didn't want to come back and say we're not going to go to this thing now.
Uh,
So he got him, being a sweet guy, being a great dude, trying to give us a fun family Christmas, right? So we go pick up my mom, and my bad, I brought Dag.
oh my God, Coach, what is wrong with you?
Because in my head, I was like, okay, well, we left at like 6:30. Our tickets were for 7. We'll probably be back at like
Fuck yeah.
8:30.
He's
He's part of the
not chill.
family. I know he's not chill.
Oh my God.
I also said to Sosa, should we bring Dad? And he was like, yeah, it'll be fine. He's part of the family. I don't know why both of us keep
I get it.
forgetting his
I would do
problem.
that too. It's like then we're all together.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
So we go pick up my mom. The line is insane, and they have it set up like a fucking amusement park. You know, when you're in an amusement park and you have to go one way and then the other way and then the other way and then the other way. They have it set up like that, but with cars. Okay.
Mars?
Yeah.
Sharp
And yeah, it's crazy. And we can see like there's like 10 lanes next to us, and we're like, oh my God. But we're like, well, this is going to be an amazing light show. It's $130. And there's
Oh no.
so many cars, you guys. there's so many fucking cars, right? And we're in line, and we're trying to be positive. We're in line for an hour and a half, okay? And
Oh
everybody's like
my
just
god. I have
ready
to
for
pee
this
so
light
bad
show.
thinking about that.
I forgot my fucking pee. What is it called?
Oh,
The Go Girl.
your FUD.
My FUD. I forgot my FUD. And I was like, oh, I can't believe I didn't bring that. But there was a porta potty. But
Oh.
also, Dag was losing his fucking mind, so I had to take him out and walk around with him a little bit. And then also, I, a waterhead, forgot to bring water for
Oh.
everybody. Issa had like one bottle of it, but she was she had plenty of water all day, and then my mom was like, she's out of water. And so this was like, that's the most hydrated baby that ever existed. She's the only one of us that's fine. So
Drink your
we're in
water
the
now.
car an hour and a half. And we're all like, it's okay. We're excited about this. You guys, the light show was like 2 tunnels of lights that move to music. And then the rest of it was all just those blow up decorations set
Oh,
up in
inflatable?
like, yeah, inflatables, but like set up like in little scenes, but not that many of them. And you're still in the car, okay? And so you're still in traffic. So it feels like you're still in traffic. And by this time, you've been in but behind the same car for an hour and a half. And I don't know. Have you guys seen a light show where it's all spinning lights and music and it's amazing? Have you
Yeah.
guys ever seen one of those?
Love
Sure.
those. I
Yeah.
love those.
That's fun.
There was one in Oklahoma like that, and it was like, I want to say we maybe donated $10 to go see it, and it was like a whole neighborhood of houses that had synchronized lights and
Oh,
music, and
yeah.
all the
Where the
lights lit up.
neighborhood does it.
Beautiful
Mhm.
and insane, and maybe we donated to their electric bill, but that's all. You know what I mean? It wasn't even like we had to pay for it. And so this is what I'm expecting. These motherfuckers, this was some bullshit. It was some bullshit. It was just like the amount of money they must have made that night. They must have gotten 1,000 cars. They must have made $130,000 that night. And for what it was on the other end of it, and it wasn't even all lights. Like there was dead spots and shit. You know what I mean? It was like not a lot of lights. It was mostly inflatables, dead spots, not at all what any of us were picturing. Not at all like a neighborhood light show that I've been to that like was 20 times better. And then at the very end there's Santa wave. And there's like a guy on a trampoline in a Dodgers
White
outfit.
Santa or
No,
Black
there was
Santa?
there was Black Santa. That was the best
Yeah,
thing they
that's
did.
tight.
Oh, that's
On the way out, they're
That's
like,
tight.
yeah.
In their defense, inflatables are surprisingly expensive.
Fine, then don't get those. Then don't get that. I can see inflatables down the street, and I get that they're expensive, but it's like they made $130,000 easily that night. So I don't know who's getting this money, but everybody was in their car for an hour and a half waiting to get in this thing. We're all here because of coronavirus. Otherwise, we'd be doing some other thing. So everybody's like trying to bring their families to this happy
Oh,
event,
yes.
sitting in a car, and then it turns out to
Traffic.
be really kind of shitty. And none of us like complained about it because obviously he's doing a nice thing for us. But then after we left, he was like, that was crap. I thought that was gonna be way better. And to charge $130 for that bullshit is
That's
inexcusable.
insanity.
Especially right now when everybody's
Yeah,
struggling and everybody's just
totally.
trying to do a nice thing for the holidays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. There's nothing we can do. He was like, here's a fun thing. Ugh.
Is anyone going to write a strongly worded letter?
I'm gonna.
My,
I'm so mad.
my mom said, I think I'm going to write a letter. Who do I write a letter
Thank
to?
God, blow. Yes.
And I'm
Somebody's
like, I
got
don't know. I don't know. But they were like, they're really taking advantage of this
send it to the
shit.
Yeah,
Dodgers.
that's terrible.
And they should have done all lights. You should have just done all lights to music in cool ways the whole time.
And they
I don't
should have
know.
made it affordable. Like to have it be that much money where it's like that's putting people out and like
That's
Mhm.
bad. If you can go to a neighborhood
Yeah.
and drive,
Oh,
it's like we've all
for
been to a
sure.
neighborhood that you can drive through where they do that and it's better. That's bad.
For
Dodgers.
sure. I've seen a
Dodgers,
way more
not cool.
impressive light
Not
show in a neighborhood in Oklahoma, you motherfuckers.
didn't they just win the World Series? It's a bad look.
Yes!
yeah,
What
not
a
Yes.
bunch
So
of
like the
losers.
first part was all these screens about them
Oh,
winning the World
I'm
Series.
mad.
Part
You
of it
mad?
was like actually the rings that show they won the World Series and then like the trophy, like a statue of them. But it's just like they weren't even lit up. They were just like Dodger things just sitting there like,
Is that why they charge so much? Was it Dodger affiliated? or they were just like
Obviously, it's Dodger affiliated. It's in Dodger Stadium, and there's Dodger things.
in the. You don't
Were you
drive
driving
into the
through
stadium, like on the field. You're like around the stadium, right? Like the
I
parking
don't
lot.
know where we were, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Once
that's
we got in there,
scary.
but in the we were in the parking lot, and then I think we were. But also, they were doing COVID testing on the other side of
I was
Dodger.
gonna say, I thought they were doing COVID testing at Dodger Stadium.
They were at the
During the
same
day,
time.
at
So
night.
there's two big lines, and
Was
then
it
we got out, and then
Saturday?
Sus was like, "Do you guys want to go get a COVID test?"
How much is that? Would that
I
even
don't
out like the money?
Ugh.
Is it free?
No, it's not
Probably
free. I
expensive.
don't. I
They're
actually,
not
I have
free.
no idea. I don't know. Maybe they are. I have no idea
Like
because I
so
get tested.
overwhelmed by that. Sitting in traffic to like not go anywhere. Like I would have had a meltdown. It would have
Well,
been
of course, and then but none of us want to say anything because we're like,
I
This is a
doing
nice thing.
and he spent and it wasn't like he told. I asked him how much. I was like, "This is $55," and he was like,
Like,
no."
not
And I
exactly.
made him tell me how much it was, and I was like, "What? No, I would have told you not
Your
to
mom
do
needs
that."
to send in a note. A strongly
Yeah.
worded note.
Well,
That is insane.
That's
I'm
infuriating.
gonna have to research it and look into it too.
yeah.
I
Fuck
need to see
you,
what they're
Festival of
promising.
Lights.
Like
Yeah.
I
I'm
need
never
to
going
see
to be a
what they're
Dodger fan again.
You cannot call it a festival of lights if it's inflatables.
Yeah, it's a Festival of Inflatables. Okay.
So
What's tough is that I'm like into inflatables, so I'm kind of like
Yeah, but
that's
it's like this. It was like the same ones over and over again, and then they had like. So there's like Hanukkah inflatables, but there's not any Kwanzaa decorations really that people are selling.
okay.
So then they're trying to do that, but then they just have like the same banner in different places that says Happy Kwanzaa, and like it's the same decoration over and over again. And I'm like, okay, I get it, you tried, but like put some fucking lights around it or something. You know what I mean? Like lights with music. That would have made it cool.
In the title.
Yeah.
Lights.
Yeah.
They forgot the biggest thing that
They
they
forgot the goddamn lights. Fuck
oh
you,
my
Festival of Lights.
you know what?
I agree.
She got beef. That's crazy, and I hope I gotta look into that more. Let me put that on my list of things to do.
What are you gonna-
I'm gonna have to look
Yeah,
into
what are you
it.
gonna do?
Are you gonna get more information? I think
I'm
Coach
gonna
filled
look
it in.
into it.
Okay. Not
You just
sure
want to say the price? Maybe you get a good deal after January.
I wanna see what they promised. I wanna see what they're advertising.
Yeah, I didn't
Me.
look at it, but I mean, it's
Exactly,
called
but
the Festival of Lights.
Yeah.
Well, that's misleading.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have beef.
What do you got?
I like get like really stressed around the holidays, even though I like them. Like I don't know what my problem is. But my beef is with the
Same.
pressure, aka pressure, of New Year's Eve.
Okay, why did you say AKA pressure if you're gonna say presh?
I said it backwards. I did it backwards.
Okay.
But also you did it wrong. Isn't it supposed to save time? But then you took extra time.
Yeah.
Did
it's
the
the
whole
same-
thing.
I have beef with the way you
I have
presented your beef.
beef with the pressure of NYE, aka New Year's Eve. And I'm not even mad about like that. I think my beef is not that I think it's a basic holiday where like JV people go out boozing. It's literally that I like want to have fun. Like I would like to be a basic person that has a really fun time on New Year's Eve, and I get so despondent. I'm like so sad.
Really?
Why is it sad?
So wait, is the pressure to not feel sad, or is it the pressure to do something?
The pressure to like have fun and like party.
Got it.
And then I just end up feeling like sad. Like no matter what I do. And I've tried like a bunch of things. One year we worked. Oh, that was fun.
Mhm.
One year I worked for her at MTV above like at Times
Ooh,
Square.
that's fun.
That was really
What was
fun.
it? I was like setting up green rooms for oh, this was like 03 maybe or something. It was like Clay Aiken and I think Fabulous was there.
Mhm. And somebody else that I don't remember
Or
any
Chingy.
specifics.
I think maybe it was Chingy. Anyway, I think someone was like gave me a bunch of champagne to like hand out, and I like didn't know. I
Just
started
drank it.
drinking it. But anyway,
Wait.
that was decent because I was a PA, like I was
She's
working.
really
Wait, so
here.
somebody handed you one bottle of champagne or
No,
several
like
bottles?
flutes of champagne, glasses.
Oh, and you just like were like,
I was like,
"Whoa,"
thank you so much.
downing them one at a
I
time.
mean, like a lady, not like a freaking
You just
maniac like
throw
you.
one down.
I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
I mean, like, didn't they give you more than one flute to hand out?
like 2. I think I was supposed to give it. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to give it to Chingy,
And
and
you got it.
I drank
I
it.
do
But like,
remember that.
whatever. The point is that one was decent because I had purpose, which was like we were working. And you could be
Got
at
it.
Times Square without being in Times Square. Like I never get that. I'm like, how are there this many people that like want you can't even like do anything? They like go to Times Square and hang out there for like 12
A long
hours?
time.
I wish I had that in me.
Ugh, do you though? To
Kind
hang
of.
out for
They seem
12
happy.
hours? They
Yeah,
do
they seem
seem
like happy
happy.
people.
But I don't
And
get
I'm
that either. And I kind of understand where you're coming from because I can't remember a New Year's where I was like, that was like, I didn't feel weird at some point during it.
yeah, like why is it so weird? And
Ye-
even when it's a bad year, I'm like have trouble letting go of it, I think.
That's interesting. Ooh, I get that totally. I get that for sure.
But then we had the one fun. I every time I think it's like they're all bad, I can think of like a couple. Like we had one in LA where we were
I
at someone's house.
I was gonna say the one I was saying that, and then I thought of the time that we went to your to that house in near where you and Jeff lived
Jeff
for
Jeff's
yeah,
boss's house.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a great New Year's.
But like for no reason. It's just like we had
It
had a
just
good night.
happened.
Party.
Yeah.
But those are,
That
I
was
mean,
cool.
few and far between. I most of the time I like would try to do something and then be very like subdued, very
Mm,
like sad.
yes.
And
Yeah.
I don't know what to and then I watch The Holiday. You know, I watch The Holiday like every day this time of year.
Oh, I didn't know that. You mean the
Yeah.
one with Kate Winslet and Jack Black?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
And like the end
That's
of that where it's New Year's Eve and they're dancing around, they're all dressed up. I'm like, I want to do that.
mm.
Would never do that.
I can't get out of sweatpants. Of course I would never do
Yeah, I mean,
that.
when are you ever gonna get dressed up? First of all, why do you
Sorry
want
for
to
having
do that?
aspirations.
Or just
Sorry for
dressed.
having aspirations.
Or just dressed? They do that when Harry Met Sally too. He runs to the New Year's party she's at the end.
Like the party
Oh.
though.
Yeah, and it's a huge party, and they're all dressed up and dancing, and
This
I
one
don't
in
know
the
where
house
they are.
is only like 4 people. It's like a tiny. It's like not even a party. But
Oh,
they
but
make
they're all
it
like,
look
ha,
like a
ha,
party.
everything's
And they're just having
wonderful.
such a good time, and I'm like, I would be so depressed then.
Has it occurred to you that that's a movie?
Ugh.
Just
The documentary, The Holiday.
The holiday
documentary
documentary, The
about
Holiday. Why would
happiness?
they call it The Holiday then? It's a documentary.
I mean, maybe if you didn't put any pressure in and because the ones that we did think of that were fun, it was like it just
Yeah.
kind of happened. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Okay.
So true.
So maybe you didn't think of it until like literally that day, and we're like, I'm gonna go here.
Does anyone have fun on New Year's Eve? I'd love to
I
know.
I would love to know too. I feel like this is a very relatable beef because even when I go certain places, sometimes it seems like everybody's kind of doing the same thing where they're like trying real hard to be fun, but they don't really know what that means or why they
Who
have to.
created the pressure? Where did it come from?
Bars, alcohol
Maybe.
sales.
Well, and everything's so much more expensive too. Like when you go out on New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
like even a
Oh, yeah,
lift.
charge like
Mhm.
all that money to like get a cover to like go to a club, which that sounds like a nightmare. I'm like, no, thank you.
Oh, my friends did that once in college, and I was like, "Nah, I'll stay here," and I just didn't go. And I waited,
That
and they all eventually. Some of us waited, and then eventually they were like, "This isn't fun without half of us," and they came back, which is a good tactic, by the way.
nice.
Yeah,
Now,
you need
okay,
more than one person though to employ that tactic. I found.
can I do that?
Come to find out.
Well, you
Um,
need another person, so not just you, unless you're more well loved than me.
I'm busy.
Davis, want to be another person?
I'm occupied.
I don't know any other people. Well, the one thing that's fun is that as an experiment, like 3 or 4 years ago, because we would always leave, like our mom would get sad that we would leave and go wherever we lived on New Year's Eve and not celebrate it there. I was like, all right, we're gonna start. I'll throw a New Year's Eve party. So we threw like a small party on the 30th,
Ooh, that'd be fun.
and it was like really
It's really
fun.
fun.
And then we did it for 4 years in a row. This is the first year. I think this might have been like the 5th year maybe. And we obviously had to cancel because of COVID, but in the past I was like, that's crazy that it literally is about New Year's Eve, because if we do it the night before, I'm fine.
Yes.
We do a balloon drop, we play a Times Square thing from 20 years ago.
Oh, I
Which is
love that though. I think it's because you made it your own thing, and so it's familiar, and you know what it is, and you're in charge of it, and you have all the control of
like
it.
I
And
want to be
And
president of
no
New Year's
pressure.
Eve.
There's no pressure.
I would
Yeah,
feel better if I was the CEO of New Year's Eve.
yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
But the 30th is like anything you do is going to be better than it's like probably usually nothing's going on. So then you have a little party and it feels fun, but then the expectation the next day kind of makes any party just have too much
I can't do it. I can't
pressure,
hang.
as they say.
There's too
Yes.
much AKA pressure, dude.
Yes. I agree. I agree with that 100%. And I love the New Year's Eve. I think that's the best idea
All right,
ever.
that's
I
new
hope
holiday
you continue that tradition.
I encourage everyone to try a New Year's Eve.
until we ruin that holiday too.
Yeah, until like 2
I
days,
know, until it gets so
and then we're gonna
overblown and
Eve.
capitalism ruins it.
Yep. 6 years.
New Year's Eve, whatever. Okay, nice. All right, well, that's it. I mean, wish me luck and good luck to all of you. Guess what? Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! It's gonna suck and not even be fun. So, good luck.
Aw, that's nice to leave
Oh,
our listeners with some hope.
Okay,
That's what they listen for, hope.
they come here for hope.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Coach.
Well, we're fresh out.
Whoa, we're fresh out of here.
off
Like
my
you're
lawn.
auditioning for Santa.
Yeah,
Ooh, a lady Santa.
hire her.
Yeah, I like
Not,
it.
Get on my lap.
and not Mrs. Claus, just a lady Santa.
Exactly,
Not
Lady
Mrs.
Santa.
Santa Claus or Mr.
Yeah.
and Mrs. anyway.
I am Miss Santa Davis.
Okay.
Miss Santa
Not
Davis.
Miss Santa Claus.
You guys are stupid. Okay, we have a voicemail beef
Ooh,
from
excellent.
somebody like kind of famous.
Yeah? Who's it from?
Why are you playing dumb, Coach? It's your mom. dude.
I
What are you doing?
don't know what you want me to do, ever. Am
I thought
supposed to
you were
pretend
gonna say
I don't
something about it. No, you don't have to play dumb. It's from your mom. You sent it to me.
I know. Yeah. I need everybody to know that the name of the voice recording was my mom's full address. She had somehow recorded
get
a
something.
voice memo, and
It
it
is.
was titled her full address. And
It
she
is
sent
called
it to me.
1 2 beep
Ah!
beep straight beep. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Hello, ladies. This is Coach's mom calling in with a beef.
Whoa.
It is now Christmas time, and of course, we're all probably out there shopping. Have you ever had trouble taking off the sticky price tags from purchases that you're going to give away as gifts? Well, it's just not fun. The silly little things will not come off. Sometimes it ruins the actual product itself. I'm very frustrated by this, even though it's a small thing. It's a beef, and I don't like it. Thanks for listening.
Oh, sorry, I missed it in there.
So true.
That is
So good.
phenomenal. Because this just happened to me.
Really?
I got it. Yeah, I got a book. I got the Barack Obama book for somebody, and I went to
Nice.
take a sticker off right on the front, and I was like, "Oh, this is like a battle." It took me like an hour. I had to get like like Windex, and like you have to
Ugh.
try all these like tricks and stuff. And it's like, I'm sorry, I thought I paid for this product, and I
Yeah.
thought I could have it now, but I guess I can't.
They're like, no, we have to ruin it with our cheap ass price tags.
Yes.
Because you know what's even more annoying is that they have the price tags that come off easily, because you go to some stores and there's the ones that just like come right off, and
I
it's
know
not
they
even an
do
issue.
it.
Yeah, so it's a thing. You have that option. But I don't know if you're like going for the cheaper one, I'm guessing is the thing.
So I thought that, but then what do you think?
I think they do it so you can't switch the prices on stuff because people like switch price tags. So I
She
think
thinks it's like a security
it's
thing.
like a security thing. Or sometimes I think when they put the big ones on, they have like a thing that if you try and steal it, it sets off the alarm. They have like a thing in there. So I think that that's why they're doing it. But 100%, I'm with Glow on like it is a huge beef of mine. I
They
agree.
can't be doing that many times though for it to be even close to worth it. Like I feel like I mean like they're ruining the product sometimes cuz it is like impossible to get it off.
Sometimes you never get it off. And then there's
Exactly.
a sticky spot on the thing. It's
Yes,
terrible.
forever and it never
They
goes
always
away.
put it in the worst spot. It's never
Yeah.
out of the way. It's like on the like title or like the if there's a photo, it's like on the photo
Yeah.
of whatever it is. It's always on like the worst spot. It
And I
drives
would
me-
argue, yeah, that's a damaged product.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Take it back.
I think they're like
make it-
daring us
should-
to take it back.
Right? They'll
Right on.
change their ways to get the better sticky removing tabs.
Will
Why
they?
don't I know words, you guys? I don't know. If enough people did that, Mom, let's do this.
Sort of thing. I do know that sometimes if I take a hair dryer to it, it melts the glue and then it's easier to get off.
That's
So
the trick.
like especially like picture frames, I hate getting stickers off of picture frames, and I put the air
Yeah, they put
dryer.
on the glass of a picture frame.
Oh, I know. I just
figured
dealt
out
with
that.
this too. I just
Yeah.
dealt with
So
Yeah.
annoying.
It's so stupid.
it.
But
Mhm.
I do understand they're probably out to get us.
Yeah. And picture frames are like if you get one dog hair on it, it ruins the entire thing. And so you
Yeah.
have to like I have to like obsessively clean it as I'm putting stuff in.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
And there's always a dog hair. Am I right?
There's one in my mouth right now. For sure. But that's a good
I
tip
think
with the hair
easy-
dryer. I'll try that. I don't have a hair dryer, but
No.
probably
no, great.
Sosa
If I
does.
buy a new thing.
Oh
just
my
to
god,
take
you
the
could buy
sticker off.
supplies. That should be a tax
What if I
write-off.
get a hair dryer and I can't get the sticker off?
I'll reimburse you.
Thank you.
I think this is a universal 10 beef.
Yeah, I think so too.
I can't
I think
imagine
so
anyone
too.
that does not have this beef. It should go in some kind of book.
Yeah, this should be in a Hall of Fame.
Nice, Mom. You did
Nice.
it. Congrats.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for that. That's terrible. I'm offended. I'm upset. I'm upset. Okay. Well, anyone got a side of fries?
Well, I think we were trying to have sides of fries that were just kind of a little, because it's the holiday episode, a little
Oh, forward looking.
forward
Let's
looking.
talk about 2021.
or
The
just like
bigger, better things.
Yeah. For me personally, it just this year has just been such total shit. Just
Okay.
front to back that even if it was just like 10 to 20% less shit next year, I would be okay with that. Like, can we just not have it be such a constant dumpster fire, as they say? Like, I just need a little bit less of this. So I'm
That's your
keeping
side of fries?
as
Yeah,
a little
I was gonna say.
quality, I'm setting the expectations low, but my side of fries is that I still have hope
WTF.
for 2021. Yeah, it's pretty dark times. That's all I got, guys.
AKA, what the fuck?
Anyone else?
Well, yeah,
Oh my
mine's
God. You told me I
side
was
of fries is that maybe next year will be 10% less shitty than this year.
her side of fries is that this year was a shit
I have
sandwich
hope.
with a side of shit, and she's hoping next year it's
I
just like a
remain
smaller
hopeful.
shit sandwich.
Yeah.
She still has
Cool.
hope. You know, I'm going to piggyback off that a little bit, and I hate that phrase, but I also am looking forward to next year. And I think it will be 10% less shitty because, I mean, just by default, the president change is a big thing. So I think that in itself will
Oh,
be,
yeah. we're
at
on the
least we
come
don't
up.
have to listen to that guy being president, you know?
That's something.
We'll figure something
That's a
out.
big.
But my side of fries, and I think everybody has done a really good job actually of like a real shitty situation and finding hope in it. So kudos, you know. But my side of fries is I'm hopeful that yay science, they came up with a vaccine in record time. I'm hopeful that we can all get it and that I can see the people I love next year. That's a huge thing that I'm looking forward to. And that includes you two idiots. I have never seen, you know what? I'll never see your house. And I
Hey, starting off 2021 with a big eviction. I have hope. If you announce that you have hope, does it mean you have hope?
It's a
Yeah.
Okay.
projection.
You just have to say it. If you're
It's
just
just-
like,
yeah.
I have hope for
Yeah,
now.
it's like The Secret where you put it and it's like a thing that you see. I never read that book. I just got that from the cover.
Yeah,
From
you
the
did. You
title?
saw the title.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. I really want to see you guys this year.
I agree.
This year, I'm tied
This
up.
next year.
This year's over.
Got her.
This coming year.
Got her. Yeah, let's do something for New Year's Eve. My side of fries is, I mean, after you brought us pretty far down, I'm also trying to be positive. I have a condition, as you both know. And I am going to share that condition is that I am with child.
Yay!
And
Woo!
it's a really big freaking drag right now because of 2020, and I can't drink my way through it, and that sucks. But in 2021, I look forward to Jenny Davis Jr.
Yeah! Woo!
Very-
So do you know that it will be a Jenny Davis Jr. or will be a Johnny Davis Jr.? Or
Jenny
either. Oh, hell yeah. She's having
Yeah.
a girl, folks.
It's happening.
JDJ.
So
my
yeah,
God.
send gifts, whatever. We're open
Yeah.
to it.
She's in it for the gifts.
That's part of why I was hoping to see you guys.
What for us to give you gifts?
Yeah. I assumed that would be part of it.
Definitely. No, so I'm excited. I think that it's gonna turn. I feel things are gonna turn around.
I'm
Besides
excited
Put it from our
that
house.
more of my
Besides
fans are
that,
having kids.
yeah,
So, to make it all about me.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you started it.
Sweet.
I was like, well, let me let Coach go first.
See,
What it's about.
Yeah, see how it goes.
I feel
I
like
assume you'll do that with the vaccine too.
Yeah, absolutely. You go first. I'll be like,
Yeah.
try her.
teenage pregnancy.
I know this is probably shocking to everybody. It's like, JD, whoa, is she even ready? She's only in her late 30s. So young. So much to learn. I mean, I know that my husband Jeffrey's ready. He's excited. He's going to be a good dad. I got nothing else to say about it.
You're gonna be a good mom.
Oh, yeah.
Against your will. Against your whole character. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
No, it's
Well, I need an assistant, so
That's what she
So-
said.
I had to do something about it. I can't freaking socialize with people outside the family, so I had to make one.
I'm so excited to see what kid you and Jeff create. I can't wait.
It's
I can't
going to
wait
be
for
a
it.
very uptight science nerd, and I
Hello,
am.
my baby. Hello, my sweetie. Hello, so
It's
anyway,
exciting.
but yeah, I mean, we did this the whole year. We did our beef baby the whole year.
No.
Yeah, we had this beef baby all year.
What are you talking about? The podcast?
Yeah, you don't think our podcast is our beef baby?
Yeah, I guess, but it was such a weird tone switch.
Horrible.
I'm moving
So
on.
your
What-
segue? So anyway,
we had this beef baby all year, and I think that that's nice. I'm sorry
Yeah.
for getting. I'm being reflective on this freaking end of year
This
special.
is you being sentimental. Beef
yes.
baby.
good.
Don't.
I don't know how to be
It doesn't work.
clearer.
Oh my God.
Jeez,
Jeff's
tough
gonna deal with
crap.
all the emotional stuff with the kid.
Okay. So I guess I won't get sentimental.
No,
Go
we
ahead.
have done it all year.
What?
You're right. No, keep going, please.
That was it. What?
So we've done this beef baby all year. Is your
Yeah,
concluding
it's an observation that we
sentimental-
made it through 2020.
We did. We
Our
did.
beef baby. and we're heading into season 2 in 2021.
That's true. And might I
And that-
add that this is one of the things that has truly gotten me through, for sure. So
Same.
Oh, wow, isn't she professional at being sentimental?
Same. What coach said. Same.
Same. Likewise.
guys, I give good speeches. You should have told me.
Oh, can you
She's-
give us? I should have told you what. Can you give a speech?
Yeah, then we needed an end of year speech or something.
Oh.
I don't know. I wasn't
one.
prepared for this.
You've had a beef baby all year.
Yours
What?
was not good enough. I don't know why you're not getting that message. We've said it like 4 different ways.
I thought it was beautiful.
You
Okay.
followed up with, I'm having a kid, which is amazing. With anyway, beef baby, the year.
Baby,
Nobody knew even. What
baby. You don't know anything about segues, dude. We're talking about babies. I shifted into our baby. Pod.
baby to baby, we're good. What? All business.
That's how transitions work. You freaking
Ugh.
dumb. So anyway, in conclusion, Coach, did you have a speech you want to give?
No, I don't.
You
I don't have
don't.
a speech. I need to prepare. I need a minute.
All right. Well, next
For
week
next
we're
week.
doing an end of year
Ooh.
beef of the year special. We're gonna duke it out, try to figure out the beef of the year. And if anyone wants to comment or send in any type of voice memo about this year that we've had or our beef baby, like, go for it. What's your beef pod? Can I help you? Okay, we're good. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for listening. Subscribe, rate, review, send us an email. And thank you for listening to What's Your Beef? Everybody's got it. Bye-bye.